Please do enjoy.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of
When we dry them up, too cold. Now go too deep, you know. Yeah, you have to watch Joe, you know. Our troops, see that? Apple cider vinegar and our troops. Come up right, make them get saturated in the gravy and all of that.
On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a pineapple ginger chicken. And I want to pause here to say a special thank you to all my patrons that have been supporting my page. And if you are interested in being a supporter of my Patreon page, just click on the link in the description of this and all my other videos and live. Now today, as I said before, a pineapple ginger chicken. So you want to get a pineapple. I'm not sure if this is the right choice I made, and some ginger. I want to get some ginger that is like fully mature. I've washed and scrubbed it with my vegetable brush. I have here some chicken thighs and wings that I have in some green lime water being soaked. Okay, we'll get back to that. So we want to start off with this pineapple ginger. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be cutting this pineapple in small pieces. I'm going to be scraping. I'm not going to be peeling. I don't normally peel or scrape my ginger. Well, I don't peel ginger. I'm going to be scraping my ginger because of what I'll be doing. I don't want this to be tasting in it. So I'll be scraping my ginger. You see, try to get fresh ginger root. And I don't think ginger powder will do any justice to this dish. So I'm scraping up this ginger and I'm going to be chopping my pineapple, and when that is done, I'll come back to you, show you how we'll proceed with this dish. My pine is all peeled, okay, and it's chopped fine. I have my garlic here, chopped fine, and I will leave the proportion of the pineapple and the ginger for you in the description. So I have here 1 cup of white granulated sugar. Yes, I'm gonna need that. And I'm gonna need this amount of ginger to the amount of chicken that I have. So I'm making like a syrup with this thing. So I have to, and I'm gonna be boiling it. So I have to prepare this one ahead of time. You want this thing to taste just like ginger. Your pineapple and ginger. Good, that is good pineapple. I'm talking about good pineapple, real good pineapple juice with ginger to taste in there. You'll add some fresh lime juice, but I'll show you at what interval. So I'm gonna use this. I show you my old pine. I cut it small because pineapple is hard to break down. Okay, whether cooking or any, it's hard to break down. So you wanna cut it the smaller, the better. I'm gonna get here now on my stove top. Okay, and I'm gonna put about a cup or a cup and a little of water, and I'm gonna stir it around, mix it around, let this ginger get all mixed up in there. Don't grate the ginger. If you grate the ginger, you're gonna have strings to deal with, which is gonna be really like not so cute. Chop it fine. If you have a grinder, grind it. Scrape it. If you want to peel it, you peel it. Okay, now my selection of pineapple is not the best. That's what I got. You have some pineapples that are more yellow, so we want to get a golden color at the end, but this pineapple is not gonna give it to me. But as when we reach that point, I'll show you what I'll use on the more healthier side to get the color come out a little bit. So we're gonna leave it there. Pay it some attention. Let it start breaking down. No salt, no nothing at all. Just your finely chopped ginger and your finely chopped pineapple with your cup or about or less than a cup. If your pineapple is really sweet, test it first. You can probably use up to half or quarter cup. This is not sweet. So we have the sourness, it more upon the sour side as sweet, so we have the sourness. Add it with a little sugar. If you don't want to use my sugar, use what you want. Use what you find, something that is healthy in sugar version. You want to use coconut sugar, use your sugar. I'm just using this one. But mind you, if you try to use dark color sugar, you're not going to have the color that you're looking for in the syrup. So you see that? You see how fine my ginger is, and it's gonna cook and it's gonna break down. Now I'm gonna go clean up my chicken and cut it to the size that I like, and when I return I'll be seasoning with you. I don't have to show you how to cut your chicken. I think almost everybody knows to cut and wash them chicken by this. Next clip. So I'm back, and this is my pineapple, my sugar, and my ginger. And at this point you can see that it still has a long way to go. All right, but as it cooks, what is gonna happen, the pineapples are gonna soften, the ginger also is gonna soften. That's why I scraped it. The skin would prevent the ginger from softening to how I want it. All right, so what you want to know, you want to taste. You see this? It still has a long way to go, right? It's coming down from way up there. It was coming from way right there. There's a mark. All right, so you want to taste. Look at the pieces of ginger in there. You see that it's hot, so you want to taste now to see if you have enough pineapple flavor, and if you have ginger. This thing must have ginger to taste. It's hot. I'm chewing the ginger. It's cooking. By the time this come down to the syrupy consistency, this ginger is gonna just melt in your mouth. It is so beautiful. Let it continue to reduce while we pay some attention to our chicken. My chicken here, this part of the chicken is all up to you. Get your seasoning mix of choice, including your salt. This is what I have here. You do you while I do me, because sometimes people want to say get your bare hands in. If you want to use your gloves, do your gloves. You want to get a seasoning mix that to season, that when you season it does not have too much of a dark color. You don't want these fried chicken pieces coming out dark. You want them coming like naturally golden brown. Rub in. We're gonna need some dry flour. If you want to, you could season the flour also, but I don't think I want to season my flour. The pieces are small. Rub in, and take your time. No, I don't think I'd said that. Pieces of ginger in my mouth. It is so beautiful, family. It is so nice going down right under here. Wow, it is beautiful. If you're not a lover of ginger, you're not gonna find this dish really nice, but if you are, you're gonna find it really, really good. You could use boneless. I'm using bone-ins because you don't know me. If you know me well, you know that I'm a person that loves my meat with bones. Okay, so season there. We'll leave this for about 15 to 20 minutes in the interest of time on the video. Overnight or some days ahead of time could be good. I'll catch you in the next clip. So I'm right back at you, fam. I've put it on a higher flame, for it to reduce. I burned 2 pegs of garlic in here. I remove them and just put them in there, just like right now. My oil is sizzling, eating. I have here some dried flour, and I'm gonna do these in 2 batches. Yeah, this can be done in 2 batches. I don't want to crowd my pot up too much, so this is what I'm doing with my hands all in. You just do to suit you, family. Just do to suit you. I maneuver myself better with my naked hands. Some of these things, they are done with your naked hands, and that is why at all times you should have running water, and make sure that your hands are, at all times immaculately clean. Coat it up with my hand. My oil sizzling hot. So you want to put your chicken pieces down in there, shaking a little extra. I'm using clean. You can see that my oil is clean. Use the chicken oil. As soon as you put it in, you don't want it clumping together. You want to move them out with whatever fork, whatever you want to use, and let them fry until they are, after come turn on, because you see they are frying deep fat. The oil is covered. They are covered in the oil. So this is definitely deep fat fry. Now when you fry with deep fat, say your oil after up, you eat after up. So we are going to fry these pieces until they are golden brown and crispy, and we're going to come back and remove them. Do the same thing. You see it's coming down, the color is changing. Yes, it's reducing. So let us fry until we have that first batch coming out, then we will return. When we're doing things like this is for the people who love to that's nasty in the stove is nasty. Let me tell you something. If you know anything about kitchen and stove, and you know that your place has got to be messy. If you're cooking, if you're running a kitchen that is always clean, can I tell you something? I'm very sorry to say, you're not cooking, you're plain cooking. So this is where I'm at with my pineapples and my ginger, and I told you that I did put some garlic in. Now what I'm gonna do, I'll have to turn off here, because remember this is not all liquid. You want the pineapple chunks too, yeah, and they are soft. So I'm gonna put like just a teeny bit of a turmeric to bring up the color. You might, if you have yellow food coloring, I know people are trying to run from that. Not a lot, not a lot. Just look what I did. You just want to bring up this yellow color. Yeah. We put a little more, just a little more. So I would say about half of a teaspoon. And as soon as you put it, you remove it from the heat. You don't want it to stay there cooking. You don't want it being there cooking. So you see what it looks like now? You see that? You shooting them up, Dad? Now is the time that you don't want to forget to put in about 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lime juice, and we are going to leave this to cool down properly. Stir it all in and remove it from the flame, remove it from the stove, anywhere that is hot. Leave it to cool down. We want to spoon it onto our chicken when it's like warm. So look at it now. I've added my, look at this. Okay, you see the pineapples, you see how soft they are? Yeah. So this is what we want. We're going to remove it. Let me give you a close-up of it. Alright. We're going to leave it right there. We're going to see what is happening here with our chicken pieces. You see? They are coming crispy and naturally golden. You see that, Dad? Yeah. When that is ready, you want to have something on your stove. The first step when you take them out, they are to be kept warm. Okay? So each time you move around to make sure enough air and too much moisture is not trapped in. That will prevent the chicken pieces from getting crispy. I'll catch you back in the next clip. First batch. Naturally crispy. Drain properly. Right there. Leave them to keep warm. I'm going to do the other batch. Come back, and then we're going to toss with our ginger liquid or marinade or whatever that we had made. What you might want to do now, you might want to lower your flame right there, and then you want to do a little cleaning of the bottom of your frying pan, your deep fryer or your skillet. These, you really don't want these in there. You see that? So you're going to take out as much of these as you can. I'll catch you in the next clip. So these are our chicken pieces, family, all cooled down. Yeah, still warm. This is our syrup, cool down somewhat. And this is our pineapple in there. So we want to start spooning on some of this goodness. Spoon on enough. Spoon on syrup. And you, as you can tell, or you should have known, we're going to be doing, look at that syrup, you see that? So you want to spoon on some of this goodness on there, and you want to toss a bit. Chicken piece is crispy and nice. You want to get it all coated up in the juice of the chicken. Yeah, coat it until it becomes glassy. And all the pineapple chunks, this is what we're doing. We're coating it up until it becomes glassy, and all these juices in there. You see that syrup down in the bottom there? You see it? Yeah, this is how you do it. So we're gonna coat it up, plate it up, and come back, present it to you. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. It is pineapple ginger chicken done just for you for your Valentine's Day. Please do enjoy. Now, if you have liked this video, remember to give it a big fat thumbs up. Remember to make sure that you're subscribed to Truth Jamaican Cooking Journey. When you do subscribe, hit the notification bell, press the option that says all. That means you will be notified whenever I go live or post another video. In the description of this and all my other videos and lives will be the info, the link to all the info that you need to get on to me. Remember to be you, do you. Most of all, love you. Some pineapple ginger chicken this Valentine's Day.